Hopefully you're all having a good morning. We're going to get things going this Saturday, kind of like we did yesterday. We have a little bit of a different thing for our break today. Oh, I should have added those cards in there, actually. Hold on, I can do that in a minute there. We're going to be adding some fun stuff to our break today. So, let's get in and find us here. And because instead of doing what we did yesterday, how's it going, everybody? We're going to do like this. We have a break. You're either going to get one of the packs that are here, or you're going to get the Stay With Me. You're going to get one of the collector packs, you're going to get the Stay With, or you'll get the Stay With Me, the Traveling Kokobo, the nice Emmett there, and I think it was that one, right? 36, correct. Then we have Joshua, that one, and then you also have that one there. So you're going to get one of these singles, or the pack, one of the packs of Final Fantasy there. So that's what's our break this wonderful day. I have them thrown there. I'm going to pin it so you can see the ones for the spots available. But there you go. That's what you like to go with there. You got some good singles for you with a collector booster box. Now, that's what we're doing with our break today. What I got to do here is tilt that down a little bit. There we go. That'll work better. But we had fun yesterday, and Will wants to do some more opening of packs. So does Nolan. So one of the things we were going to do was we were going to do the $1 start things like we did the other day again with the last of our play booster boxes. Hey, sorry, Kelly. So we're waiting for Nolan. I'm willing to get back over here. He was helping out and doing something for me. Thank you very much. He was taking my coffee and putting it into a cup, so we can't worry about knocking it over.
Well, if we do knock it over,
or if we do knock it over, it's not going to spill. It's like, my wife has one of this. But here you go. You got these here. That's what we're putting there. If you want to jump in on them, you're going to get one of the singles or that. But right now, we can do this. We'll start maybe in doing some of this. We had some fun yesterday doing this. We'll try it again if you'd like.
Can I open it?
Actually, yep, you can open that up. Yep, do it the right way. Good job. All right, let me add in a few giveaways because I completely forgot about doing that yesterday. Hold on a second, Will. How's your days going, everybody? It is, my boy. Yesterday was his birthday, and we had some fun opening the packs here. And we're like, you know what?
Let's do it again.
Let's do it again. Let's have some more fun. You're bumping my finger, buddy.
Sorry, and then Nolan's gonna do it.
And then Nolan was gonna take over. Yes.
I'm gonna take us up.
Well, you said, Chef said, thank you.
You're welcome.
There you go. No, he said happy birthday. I'm saying you should say thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry, I wasn't clear on that. But I was like, look at what Chef's. I didn't say look at what Chef said. I said, look, Chef.
You said.
I had part of it. I was doing half
Chef
of what
says.
I was looking at, like, yeah, I don't know. I was said part of the stuff in my head, not out loud, because I was typing something in here. So that was my fault. That was just bad. But all right, we're gonna do this.
This is hard to get open.
That's all right. Here, you go. The way to do it is put your fingers in underneath and pull forward.
Oh. Okay.
Then you can open it up like that. Lean it back.
And you got your game here to discover the coolest cards.
Yeah, we got some fun ones. All right. Sure. We're gonna just get rid of that though. Okay. That's in the way. I don't like that. Trash. Yes, in the back. And not like that. We'll pick it up. What did we have a conversation about yesterday?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have the other one here so we can scan it?
No, we can scan them later. They're somewhere around here. Yeah.
Okay.
So what we'll do is we're gonna do a break there, which is this entire collector booster box. You're either gonna get a pack of cards, or you're gonna get one of the singles from here. So you kind of get yourself some good singles or a pack.
They're from $215 to $12 for the singles.
Yeah, well anyways, there you go. We're going to do something right now, if you guys want to though. Jump in this morning. We're going to do this again for a little funness.
Ready?
We're going to start one here. Here you go. Alright William, you can start opening it. And we're going to start at $1. We're going to start opening it here. Keep it on screen, always in view. Alright.
Blam T-Rexor.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Blam T-Rexor.
Blam T-Rexor. You're reading them right. Alright, remember, keep them in view. You want to zoom in at all, or you good?
Yeah.
Zoom. Alright, keep it in view. You good?
Dragoons, Wyvern,
Yep.
Cloudbound, Moogle, Suplex, Namazu, Trader, Adventurer's Airship, White Orsight, Circle of Power, Thief's Knife,
Torgal, Fine Hound.
Side Quests, Hunt and Mark.
Well, it looks like you got a nice one. Joshua's Phoenix Dominant. Nice hit there.
And Black Mage's Rod.
Trano Dark City.
Trano Dark City, and your bird token with a wizard.
All right, well, Chupacabra 7. Got yourself a few. Got yourself a single there. Let me get that. Hey, William, put this away in the like in the apps, and I'll take care of this one like we did yesterday. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
So we'll see ya. Not bad there, my friend.
Why does it say 13 plus?
Because you're supposed to be 13 plus is what they say for their rules for making you for
I started playing at 10.
It doesn't matter. It's really it's more government trying to tell people what they should do and should not do.
Oh, okay. That makes sense, ish. They're trying to be the boss of everything.
7. Yeah, they aren't. They shouldn't try to be, at least. All right, here we go. We're gonna go on, and we're gonna put in. Where's my others? Give me the other stuff for him. There we go.
That's
the
not
Where's
open.
his? Where's the open one? Oh, we put it right there. All
Yeah,
right.
let's put that back there.
Well, now if you guys want it, we'll try one more. See if you want to try it again.
You almost got a
Now we
free
have,
non-open pack.
I know. All right, we'll try it again here. We'll do a few of these, and if it doesn't roll well like it did, well, we won't keep doing them. But anyways, hey, well, get ready. Start opening. We gotta go. You gotta go a little quicker here, bud. All right. Here we go. Ready, everyone? Let's see what you on here. If you want to jump in on this, now.
Nope.
Magitech.
Infantry. Swords, warrior.
Warriors, sword. Read them
Warrior,
right.
sword.
William.
Cornered by Black Mages. Gooby.
Goobu, I think. I don't know.
I'm calling it Gooby.
All right.
Gunner. Scorpion, Sentinel.
Sentinel.
How do you say that name?
Ural.
Cole.
I don't know, buddy. I don't even know how to say it perfectly.
Instant Ramen.
Albahead Salvagers.
Overhead Salvagers. Don't know.
Quastis Trep.
No.
Gladiolus Amicitia. Ooh.
Farron. Wild Rose Warrior.
Well, alright, yeah. And Benat, nice one there. Heart of Hydelian. Alright, cornered by Black Mages.
Waste.
And
here with your horror.
Alright,
horror?
not bad. You got yourself
That's
some good one there.
Horror.
Well, it looks like I am not going to do this any further. Well, that's
Maybe
okay, everyone.
Was on pre-release?
No, it's alright. Chupacabra got a couple good deals there. But we're done with that. And it looks like we'll just hang out today. Like I said, if it doesn't work, we don't keep going.
Hey, Chupacabra gave you a tip of $5.
Thank you, I appreciate that, Chupacabra. Let me get you in a top loader, though, on that one for the...
I feel like my stomach's gonna start growling.
Why?
I'm hungry.
Well, yeah, you're always hungry. You're 12 years old, so you need to stop saying you're hungry because we feed you all the time. You act like you're a starving fucking child. Ooh, sorry for swearing. He gets annoying. That actually gets very annoying.
Sorry.
Like, we talk about this all the time. It's actually kind of annoying when you keep saying, I'm hungry. I'm like, we give you meal after meal after meal.
Emma said he just missed it.
Yeah? Alright, well, we'll try one more, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, we'll try one more there.
For Emma. See if you can get it.
Thank you, Chupacabra. I do appreciate that, my friend there. So you got yourself a good hit, though. Oh, I got you already in a bag. I'm going to get you a new bag and stuff like that, and it doesn't matter, because I already got you in one.
Ready?
Alright, here we go. We'll try one more if we'll see what happens here. Alright, here we go. We're going to start it there, Will. You can cut them open. As Will's opening it, you get to see he open it. He's the one going there home, and you're going to see him pulled out here, and here we go.
No.
Aerith, rescue mission. Keep going.
Plate of Judgment.
Yep. Sephiroth's intervention. Gigantoad. Come on,
Gigantoad.
You've seen these before.
Stuck in the Summoner's Sanctum. White Orsight. Laughing Mad.
Ooh, Bart's closer. Nice one. Dude, that's a nice hit.
Rufus Shuna?
Yeah, Shinra.
Shinra. Unexpected request. Travel the overworld.
Cairn. Trader's Dragoon.
There's no R.
Kane.
Airship crash.
William, don't worry about it. Keep going.
Shh. I don't know the name.
Charlayan. Nation of Scholars.
Bird and a warrior.
I've said that name to you about a dozen times now between all the packs we've opened. How do you not know the names yet? It's actually getting frustrating. It's like you don't listen to anything at all at any point in your life.
It's still hard to pronounce them.
It doesn't matter. I've said it a dozen times. So you when it comes up, yes, it's hard to pronounce. There's lots of things in the world that's hard to pronounce. There's other language. I don't even know how to say their words, but I'm not going to ignore it. I'm going to try. Put effort in. Show effort. That's not effort. That's wise.
Sorry.
Right? Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're not, because you keep doing it over and over again.
There you go.
I know. I'm putting these things in the sleeve here. Here we go. That's not a bad one. Thank you,
Hey, we raised it up to $2 this time.
There you go, my friend. We'll get that in there for you. Not bad. Not bad this morning. All right, get those in there for you, my friend. Alrighty. That's Emigar.
I call him Emmett.
Emgar. Emgar we'll go with? Yeah, Emgar.
Yeah, Emgar.
Alright, that's it. Yeah, that's it. We got it. Well, let's write your name down.
Gar. 393.
William, you are making it so much worse, actually. I'm just going to let you know. Stuff like that doesn't help, actually. It makes it, like, horribly worse. It's like somebody, like, when you're trying to count, and you're at, like, you're counting something, and you get to, like, number, like, 93, 94, and somebody's like, 72, 16, 29, 103, 7, 4. That's what you're doing. No, he's fine. It's just, like, pay attention, buddy. Okay. All right, so the giveaway. The way that we do with our giveaways here is we have some fun things. My family does some altars, and then we also have our, where are the rest of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where are the rest of them?
What are you looking for?
The altars from, hold on a second, buddy. The stuff that I had used the other day. The altars and the giveaway.
I'm trying to find it. Over here. I don't see anything though.
Thank you, Wade. Where's the stack of cards that are left? Put them somewhere?
Did we use all of them?
No, we shouldn't have. Where the heck is it? Hold on. They should be right here. Nope. I have. No, we didn't use them all. I had a whole stack of them. Where did I put them all?
I don't know.
Oh my god. Is that it? I think I found them. I did. I found them.
Ha!
Aha!
So is that more?
Huzzah! No,
No.
put that down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. You get a choice of 1 out of 10. There's a rare that's in here, which is this, that has no altar of any kind. Now these are there. What we do is the altars our family makes. It's kind of fun. You get the altar, but we're going to do that. You get to shuffle them up. You give me a number between 1 and 10. And that's what you'll end up getting for your giveaway. Single there. That we do. So just let me know what you want, and we'll do that, my friend. McShooshed.
McShooshed?
That's what it says. McShooshed.
What are you?
Right? McShooshed. All right, we'll try another. You can get. You can open up another one. We'll do one more. And that is, I think we'll stop after that, depending on how it goes. But we do have our break there for those that want to try it. All right, Will, keep it on screen always. All righty, here we go. Try it out. We're starting it up. See what we're doing.
Sephiroth's intervention.
Yep, go. Let's go quicker.
Gigantode. Turret. Earth Rescue Mission. Blazing Bomb. Lunatic Pandora. Crossroads Village.
Ooh, Zidane! Nice, awesome hit, dude. Oh, go, keep going, Dragoons.
Dragoons Lance.
It's awesome, buddy.
Coliseum Behemoth. Giot King of Dwarves.
Minwoo, nice on top of that. Put it down right here.
You haven't read the rest of it. Minwoo White Mage. Earth Rescue Mission. Vector Imperial Castle. And here with your treasure.
Oh, look at that. That's a nice one there. It's a Dane in white. That's awesome. Ragavan. That is so good. Ragavan. That's unbelievable.
Wait, how much would that be?
That's a good card. I don't know. Armadillo got Armanda Carrillo. Armanda Carrillo. Armando Carrillo. Oh my God, that took me so long to get.
Oh, spit on Thingamabobber.
I'd get there eventually. You're like, he's gonna get it. He's getting to it. Nice pickup, buddy. All right, Armando. Oh my God. He's like, he's gonna get there eventually. I see it coming. I'm not gonna interrupt.
Come on. Come on.
You can do it. You can do it. All right, Armando. Let me write your name down.
How much is that card?
I don't know.
Can we check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Check after. Well, not right now, though.
Okay.
Get another one ready here to pick out your pack that you want to open. I'm going to put Armando's stuff together.
Oh, no, I dropped it out of the box.
Don't worry. Keep everything over there on screen at all times. William,
it's on screen.
It is. All right. Just need to make sure 100%. All righty. Keep it there, and here we go. We'll do $30. Nice. Emigar said.
Nice.
That's a good pickup there. $30 for 11. Well, we'll do it again here. We'll get going, Will. All right, here you go.
Thunder Magic, Undercity Diorat, Blitzball Shot, Combat Tutorial, Magitech Infantry, Crossroads Village. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. Monk's Fist, Zidane, Tantalus Thief, Sleep Magic, Sorcerer's Schemes, Garland Knight of Cornella.
Ooh, Summon Leviathan. Nice, rare there.
Realm Sketching.
Yep. And foil.
Charlayan, the Nation of Scholars.
Yep.
Hero and the treasure token.
Not bad there, my friends. Thank you for coming in, Vesperus.
Do
a few more of those. Not too bad right now. All right, let's see.
I wonder when Noel's gonna get up.
Oh, we'll see when Noel
gets up. He's been sleeping
up.
for a while.
Well, we've been up.
Oh, it's 8:21.
Nice.
Is he okay?
I don't know. Well, he was up late for the last few days, you know. We were out at the concert thing and all that, so here we go. We'll try it again.
Yeah, we watched movies twice.
Yeah, we watched movies a couple times. Here we go. We're going to open again here. 3, 2, 1, go. Will is going here. Let's see what you got.
Blitzball Shot.
Yep.
Combat Tutorial.
Yep.
Paladin's Arms.
Yep.
Nope.
Sabotender.
Undercity Diorat.
Yep.
Leproy Scout.
Yep. Oh, Luca Stadium, nice. And the Borderless.
The Golden Saucer.
I like that one.
What's this one?
Rhinoa
Heartily. Stolen Uniform. Fang Fearless.
I don't know.
Isai.
Ooh, Blarts and Boko. Nice.
Eject. Treno Dark City.
Yep.
Treno. And Bird with your Wizard.
Nice. Not bad there. Not bad there. Well, we'll do a handful more of these. Not too many, but we'll do it a couple times. Let me write some names down on this.
Yeah.
And we'll see how it goes. We'll do one more here, I think. That way we can save a little bit, maybe give some time for Nolan to get up. Maybe that's what we'll do.
No, this I did
Pick
6
one out.
already, so I'm doing 7.
Pick one out.
Ready.
Yeah.
Daddy, you scored the thingamabobber.
What? Oh, hold on a second then. Scroll. There you go. All right. We'll run one more here, and I think this might be the last for a bit here. We'll go. All right, go. No, Will.
Ready?
Yep. All righty.
Gotta wait until Nolan gets up so you can do some.
Yeah.
Airship crash. Retrieve the Esper. Fate of the Sun-Kissed. Red Mage's Rapier. Black Mage's Rod. Lapoit Scout. Vane's Treachery.
Gaius Van Balsar.
Sorry, no. Ride of the Shoepoof.
Yep.
Shoepoof. Self-Destruct.
Yep.
Phoenix Down.
Yep. Ooh, Edgar.
King of
Figaro. But I'm letting you know,
Sword.
all these words are made up by somebody somewhere on this planet. Sound it out and try it.
Okay, Coal Sword. Force, your hero, and a Moogle.
All right.
Moogle. Oh, here's your rare.
Yes, Bruce. Let's put you together there with your Edgar. Not bad on that one, my friend. Alrighty. Well, like I said, we're going to give it a few minutes. We're going to give it a little bit here so that Nolan can have some time to get up.
And then he can open your packs.
Maybe we'll try doing some more of these. But we can't do them all right now.
That didn't work.
So we're going to put those away for a bit. And if you guys do want to, you can try and we do have our break, which is this here today. You're going to get one of these 5 singles. Stay with me. Rhystic Study, your Traveling Kokobo, Emmett, your Joshua, or another one of the Emmets, or you're going to get a collector booster pack. So that is what the break is today. So make sure you jump in on those and figure out what you're going to be doing. So here you go. Try it out there. And that's what we have running today for the break. Will's going to take a step away and probably read his book or something like that for a little bit. I'll hang out here with you guys for a little while. Maybe I'll put our background on so you can see where we are and what we're looking at ourselves here for a bit. But it does seem like this is probably going to be some of the last. I'm not going to do as much of this as I do in the past. Going to make some changes in how things go, and it's because life happens, right? Yes, that was the pack you just got. I was showing it to you. Do you want me to show it again? That was the pack you got there. That was... No.
Here you go, water. Big water.
You had the last one that was bought. Yeah, what we do is we start opening it, and that's when I run. When it starts is when it starts opening. I've been doing that for a while now. When we do them, and that's why we start them at $1. We're opening them and starting them at $1 as it goes, and you guys decide what are you gonna go with them. So was there confusion on that one? We did this yesterday, so we did the exact same thing yesterday. Yep. Yeah, that's the same thing I did yesterday. That's why I said we're starting this one at $1. Right here. Correct. I was pretty clear on that. How do I get it? Oh, the Rhystic Katsune. If you go over to I have the only way they allow me to do the brake things is on Whatnot, so you can try it on there. And Ghost, thank you. I appreciate you coming in and checking it out. There you go. Yeah, I mean, it literally says in the description, it's the pack shown on screen. So that's also part of, that's why I thought it was pretty clear on that. Is there something I can do to make it clear? So like here's what the description of the product says. The pack shown on screen. Should I say like the pack being open on screen and not shown on screen? Because sometimes some people, sometimes when I'm doing them, I guess it can get confusing. I just want to make sure it's clear. I don't know. But anyways, we'll go back to the break. We're gonna pin that, and here is your ones there. It's either collector booster pack or one of the singles that are here. So if you want to check it out there, yeah. For whatever reason, I would set up there. I haven't. Oh, I'm sorry, Cat Sudum. Yeah, I haven't set these up before on anything else. So yeah, that's where it is. Yes, Emigar, I can. You got the Bart's and the Kane, the Luca, and the Bart's also there. And then the packs that went with those ones. Oh, okay. Yeah, not a problem. Yeah, you did pretty good there on what you got. Yeah, so the way that, yeah, I can, if anybody ever has a question on anything at all, just ask. I'm very transparent in that aspect. You know what I mean? I'm perfectly fine with that. But if anybody else has a question, let me know. Because like I said, I don't mind going through things and explaining anything if you have any questions. But yeah. If that makes sense, the one literally I'm opening, I'm like, all right, we're starting the bid at $1 for what we're opening. The part of the real thing is, Emigar, is that Whatnot has a problem with if the child is opening a pack that somebody had bought. But if they're already opening it and it's already being opened and taken out and the people know what's occurring, they don't, and it's not like the child's opening something, then that's what you get having happen. Then that's why I'm able to do it that way. And that's why I started that way, because people already see it occurring. I don't start the bid until after he's already open, like cutting the pack open. That way he's able to do it, because you're supposed to be like 18, but he's my kid and he wanted to open packs with us. So I'm like, you know what, I don't care if he does, but you have to be able to do it to be able to open a person's thing. You have to be able to be a certain age and be unemployed or something like that. So our way kind of around it is, hey, Will, you're opening this pack. Oh, look, you guys see this pack is just opened. If you want to buy it, here it is, starting at $1. You know, that's how we're able to do that. Yeah, if that makes any sense. Yeah, it's kind of one of those. We just want to make sure things are, kosher and stuff. Oh, Superma, I like it. I like it, Super. Let me grab that out for you. That's a good one, Burning Revelations. Gonna move a couple things, her. Get to it. Okay. We live on a boat, so we have to have stuff when we have them in storage things, in like water, not waterproof, but like watertight containers. So airtight containers, I mean, so that we can, we don't have to worry about moisture anywhere, even though the boat is sealed. You still want to be sure. Burning revelations, my friend. And it also helps because you can throw those moisture packets in there, and it keeps everything nice and non-wrinkly. You know, like how you buy packs from stores and they have those and some, depending on where you get them and where they were made, they're like they're Pringled, like everybody says, you know. Oh yeah, yeah. So to stay with me, the way to get it is actually explained right there with the collector booster brake. So what we do, yeah, not a problem. Super, thank you. Machina. So the way the brake works is that I have 17 spots, 12 packs plus 5 singles here. And what happens is once the brake is filled, you can pick whatever spot you want in the brake that it says there. You should see a tab option that says brake. You can go pick whatever spot you want, and once it's filled, I hit this thing, a randomize feature with Whatnot's tool, and what it does is it goes through and it goes and randomizes everybody that's in the brake. So you either get one of the singles that are here, or you get one of the packs. And that's really what it boils down to when it comes to the how the system there, the brake system works. Pretty much, and then what we'll do is we'll open the pack, or you get your single. We'll hand you, that's how it works. Yeah, kind of a straightforward way to do it. I just was thinking of a way that some people might want to do and get the single. Some people might want, and it's not like, you know, it's the same thing as if you get a pack of cards. You're going to get a decent single that you can use or you want, or you're going to get a pack and have your chance of getting one of the decent singles you could use or want. So that's kind of how that went there. But yeah, that's our break that we have, and we'll do that a little bit. We're just going through. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I mean, in the future, if you have any questions on anything, Emigar or Vess, you can just gotta ask. I don't have any problem. I explain everything. I try to make it all as clear as possible. I actually have built a what I even use to build brakes when it comes to like using singles and stuff. I actually have that a thing I built online, an inventory management system that does a bunch of other things like that, and for Whatnot it helps with, and it'll build brakes based off of like your singles and the price and stuff. So like you can even go and look at the code if you want at some point. Oh, yeah, not a problem. So each spot, here, let me do this. Each spot, it's $78 for one spot is what it is. I'll pin, like, that's spot number 1. So that, I think that person will have the first thing that, if I remember right, randomization occurs. They'll be the first thing to pop up with something until it goes down to nothing left. Or, the last person will get the last thing left type thing. But that would be that for the spot. You either get the single, one of the singles, or you get one of the packs, and that's how we do that. So $78 a spot, and yeah, not a problem, Katsudoom. Yeah, if you guys have any questions ever, just let me know. And generally, a lot of times I'd have other stuff available at different locations, but I just didn't have enough Final Fantasy collector boosters. And when we open our play booster as a family, which I need to get that video out today. Yeah, that's what I should do. When I get that done, I have to put that out. Our family opened a play booster box, and that's where we got the Stay With Me. Now, I don't need that Rhystic Study. I have some of those of my own somewhere. So I was like, you know what? This is a good one that we can probably trade off or get rid of in some way. I know there's someone that'll want it. So there we go. That's what our break is there. If you want to hang out and jump in on it. Now I'm going to go to my audio because I know that's not working anymore. let's do this too. Let's do that. Take this, put it over there. There you go. All right, well, that's going now. I'll make it a little easier. I do have some play boosters left. Yes, we do have some of those. I was just waiting my youngest, so I wanted to do some of it too. So we're just giving it a few more minutes to see if he wakes up here, because he had wanted to open some himself, and he's 9, so he knows what he's doing. He actually does. He does a little bit better job than my oldest at reading. Don't let my oldest hear me say that. I'm trying to be nice. It was his birthday yesterday. Oh, I was starting the play boosters. If you would like, I mean, if you were gonna just go with the play boosters, yeah, I was doing them at 9 is what I had them starting at. If I was gonna have them in the buy now, I didn't have them in the buy now yet, just because I hadn't moved them in. I can throw some of them in there now quickly. Actually, if you give me a second. But give me a second there to get those in. I'm gonna go with. No, that's fine. We were doing a different thing, like we were opening them and doing them a different way, but here, what I'll do is this. Here. Put them in. Create. Let's do this. There we go. That. 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 There we go. Put that there and there. Let me oh nope, cancel. Add to show. All right, you should see them in there now. We can go through and definitely do some of the play boosters to open some of those. Yeah. So we can put those in there if you'd like to open some play boosters while we're waiting for the break kind of thing to go. We do have some of those there. We can pick those out. I was just waiting to see if the son, my youngest, got up to open some of them later. That's why we weren't just gonna going right through them. But if you're here and you want to get some, they're there for you. Let me try to get them in the front though. Let me try to get them in the front here. There we go. I mean, just that one. I'm gonna do number. There we go. That makes it so it stays right up front. You should be able to see them easier too. Alrighty. I like it. Let's do this, my friend. Let's get some of those. A 3. Alright, you have anywhere you specifically want to go, Katz? Katzadun. Katzadum. Or would you like to just have us pick some out? Random ones. Some people like they have their locations to go in boxes. That's why I like to ask. background. All right, that was good there. All right, people pick good for you. All right, we can do that. Let's do this. We're gonna go. This one here, 1. This one here, 2. All right, and we're gonna go with 1 from each side, because that generally works out where I get something nice. Nope, not that one. Second one down. Second one down it is. All right, we're gonna do this, then we'll open these ones, and we'll see what you get. All right, my friend? Well, there you go. I mean, that's exactly that. There's your reason. All right, here we go. Let's see what you get here, my friend. Good luck. Here you go. You have a Gobu Gardener, Scorpion Sentinel. I can't remember how to say that. Corel. Call of the Mountain Kokobo. Quattrub Forayer. Blitzball. Adventures in Battle Menu. Shambling Scythe. Summon Shiva. Zaz's Kokobo. Oh, there's a nice one. Banat Heart of Hadelian. Nice one on the rare. Tifa's Limit Break on the foil. Ooh, and a Borderless Forest. Nice one there. With your hero token. Alright, not bad to start with. Not bad to start with. Alright, leave that there. I'm going to get your next one out. Where's my... Ah, there it is. That's what I need. I'll put that right here so that we see what we're getting out. There we go. We're going to do that again. There. Perfect. Put that there. Look at that. Good luck, my friend. Here we go. We have a... Ooh. There you go. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and I'm going to move the... this up so we can see better. There you go. I'm going to do that instead. Aha! There you go. There you are. Summon Fat Kokobo. Sage's Nollis. Weapons Vendor. Haste Magic. Hectize. Iron Giant. Vincent's Limit Break. Ooh! Endwalker. Nice on that Borderless one, buddy. I like these. I like how they did on the Borderless ones there. Sandworm. Summon Primal Garuda. Diamond Weapon. Jumbo Cactar. Nice one on that one. Then a Cactar foil. Look at that. Right behind it. Gone Town of Ruin. And your Arcard of Terra. Not bad on that one there. Alright. Here we go. That's a good one. Alright. Then, some last pack magic for you, my friend. Let's do it. Some last pack magic. I know, I thought the same thing. Like, really? The Jumbo and the regular? Alright. Wave us Summon. Kokomog. Marlborough. Not the man. Bard's Bow. Rook Turret. Is that, oh, no, it's just leftover stuff. Aerith Rescue Mission. Magic Pot. Grand Pulse Oshu. Kokobo Racetrack. Battle Menu. Shambling Scythe. Side Quest Card Collection. Zeldinchit. Nice for the rare. I haven't seen that one come out yet. White Arasite in the foil. A Gungaga Reactor Town. And your Arcar that is signed of Kefka. Not bad. Not bad, actually, for some play boosters there. Alright, let me get these into some sleeves. I know, the Jumbo and the regular, that was an interesting one there. You don't see those. I mean, every now and again, I feel like there's someone in the packing plant or that's putting these things together. Like, alright, what can we put together that is going to go into a pack? That's going to be something that's either going to be really funny or really, like, inappropriate if you put them next to each other. Because every now and again, you open them and you're like, who made that one in there? Who put that there? There's no way that just naturally happened. It's too coincidental. Alright, let me get your name written down. And put these back in there. For you, my friend. Alrighty. I'm gonna put the the brake back over here for those that want it. I can take a look actually and let you know what I have opened. Give me a second here. Open that. The whole thing if you want it. Leave me a second here. Oh, my phone should be right here. I should be able to do this. Collection. No, I don't remember Sphere Grid, but no, Professor. Nope, I did not. Nope, don't have a Sphere Grid. And no, Professor. No on the Professor. Nope, I did not open them. I didn't get. I have some more play booster boxes. We'll be getting in soon. Yeah, they are. Some of the commander cards are in packs. They do come in packs. We get some play boosters in soon. Some more of them. But I don't have much. I should get some commander decks if people are interested in those. But yeah, let me know. I'm gonna put those up there for you guys probably tonight or tomorrow. If you guys want to jump on those, I'll be getting them in next week. Hey Zerpor, thanks for coming in. RX, thanks for coming in, everyone. Appreciate it. Hopefully you're having a good one today. We did some pack openings earlier. We were waiting on the youngest to get up to see if he wanted to do some more too before we did more of the dollar start thingies that we had done before. But while we're hanging out, we figured we'd show you our break today, which is you get one of these or a collector booster pack. So not a bad option on that there. And that's what you're gonna have today with your break. So if you're interested, that's what we got set up there. Yeah, if I come across anything like that, I'll let you know, Katsun. But yeah, we're this is our break we got set up. If you want to jump on it, there it is, 78 for it. You get your pack, or you're gonna get your Stay With Me or one of the other ones. It's up to you guys what you're gonna do. Alrighty. Well, we'll see. Sometimes it takes a little bit for us to get going on these because I don't do them regularly. Alright, well, maybe that's it. We'll do this. Looks like price is adjusted since what it was yesterday. That's probably why. Alright, we'll do that. Alright, we'll do that. No, just end up. That's all right. I'm probably gonna lose something on that one then. No, that's okay. Go through and do that instead. Looks like things have made an adjustment, I guess. Why is this not working and saving? What? That is so weird. Why is it not? Oh, it looks like the prices of the packs have changed, so I'll just make an adjustment. And that means I'll just, whatever. At least we'll get rid of them. All you can say. That's why we're making a pivot and not, we don't have the abilities anymore. Used to work, but not the same anymore. This way, see, when I was able to actually get the collector boosters and things that I wanted, then things worked. But they keep cutting out the amount of them that I get regularly, and I've gone down to pretty much getting almost nothing. So the point is, like I normally used to get 12. I'd get 12 of things. I'd get more of that sometimes, and I've been getting 3 and 1 from distribution thingies. So I think what we're going to end up doing is we probably aren't even going to be buying much Magic anymore, and we'll probably be doing shorter shows and just more targeted things rather than doing regular shows every day, since it's not going to necessarily be it's not worth it anymore. If I can't get stuff regularly, that is what I'm ordering, I'm not going to be able to continue. So what we're going to probably end up doing is I'll clean up shop of what we do have. I'll get, every now and again, I'll get a box of something special, and we'll plan just that one thing to do. Whether it's something new coming out, if I'm lucky enough to get some of those, or if it's something that is an older box of some kind that I came across. But it'll probably be either older, like, something older before collector boosters, or collector booster or something like that would be what's going on from now on. It'll only be like 1 or 2 at the most. We won't be doing a bunch of it, since it's just one of those, more of a targeted thing now. Tried doing the store, but it worked well when I was able to get the product that you ordered. But when Wizards doesn't want to do anything anymore when it comes to sending stuff to stores, and all they want to do is send it to other locations, or the store that I'm working with, had been working with for a while, is just whatever their problem is, they're not getting stuff, I don't know, but it's trickling down to me. And that means, with it trickling down to me, I'm not going to be doing it anymore. And that stinks, because I did buy a lot of stuff from them, but I can't buy it anymore if I don't get the primary stuff I'm looking for. And that's what the issue is. I keep getting the kind of the stuck with the other things that I was, like, what I'd sell with the collector boosters when I'd had enough of them in here. But since I don't have enough of them anymore that I get in, I'm not even going to buy any of that. This is probably going to be the last set you'll see me coming in with anything a lot more than 1 to 2 play boosters at the most we'd have. And then after that, we'll have, we'll get 1 or 2 play boosters. We'll do the day, release day, open some of them, maybe that weekend. But other than that, we won't be doing much more. It's just not worth it. Wizards doesn't put the effort into the small stores, and because of that, they are losing more than they realize. They think they're gaining stuff, but they're gaining what they're gaining, they don't realize, is temporary. It's like let's see. I'm trying to think of a good way to make an analogy for this. Everybody says they're trying to Pokemon it, but I don't want to say it that way, because that is pretty straightforward. They're just, they're money hungry, but it's not even as much money hungry as much as they're changing it to be fad. All right, so they even if they could still do stuff and kind of be money hungry, but they don't need to do it to be a fad. Because when it becomes a fad of some kind, fads disappear. They go away. Eventually, they all go away. But if you create something that is has depth and stuff like that. Yes, rather eat good and burst than yes, exactly. Yeah, so what they keep doing is they're doing like the, it's nice. I don't mind some of the sets that they're coming out with, but they keep shotgunning so much stuff out there that it's burning some people out, so they don't buy as much anymore. And then it's also burning out people that have been there for a long time that like the game and like the Magic game. And I love playing Magic; it's fun, and I like the added, the Universe Beyond stuff. My problem is more the way they're handling it. Yeah, exactly. Money hungry dollar signs and who don't want to play, secret lairs, mystery boost. Yeah, like exactly. That type of stuff. And like I don't mind the special cool things. That makes sense to me every now and again, but the way that it's just making it into just a fad, companies, like the thing is, the problem with a company nowadays is they don't build it to have a reliable, like say fan base in a way. They want money only. They don't realize that if they have a dedicated group of people that have their product, you know what? They might not make $10 million their first 3 years, but they're going to make $100 million over their next 7 years to 10 years. So how do you want to do it? Do you want to try to get it so you can scalp and make a quick buck? And that's what happens is because they have it's not the company as much, it's quite frankly, the CEOs and the presidents they pull in. I've worked with enough of those rich people that I understand what they are and how they act. They don't care about anything or anyone. They don't even care about the game. They care about what their stockholders will get in the moment that they're there as the CEO, because that has benefit for them, because most of the time they get like kickback of some kind. So they don't care what happens 10 years down the road, because they're like, fuck this place. I'm not going to be here in 10 years. I'm getting out of here in 5. I'm going to blow this up, do whatever I can. I'm bouncing. And that's what you get with a lot of these things that were long lasting and they were good things that people had for an extended period of time, like games or even like, communities of kinds. Like people, like sometimes they come in and they take over community and they ruin it for the fact that there's one person that comes in and it's not the entire group of company. And that's what people say. It's like, oh, it's all of Hasbro or it's all of Wizards. I'd say it's probably like 5 to 10% of Wizards, but they're the ones that are controlling things. So instead of everybody, addressing things, because they're worried about being fired from the boss or whatever it is, they go along and they do what they're told. And that's what the problem a lot of that is one, they do what they're told. 2, they keep hiring people that they say, oh, they're going to make more money for us. But the company doesn't realize that the person they hired in 10 years, they're not going to have a job if they like this job and they've been there for 15 years. And they're planning to be there for another 10 years. That's not going to happen when you hire those people that are the bosses, the presidents, the CEOs. I worked for a company where I helped the hardware software that I worked on overnight for 2 years was manage the Asia Pacific Stock Exchange traffic. It was everything. It was like anywhere from like 25 to sometimes up to 40% of the traffic going through the systems that I managed. I also spoke to NASDAQ every single day because we had to transfer stuff over for the billions of dollars that were traded and the 25% of the U.S. Stock Exchange traffic that the company I managed ran. And it's the same people. When you talk to them, they're not any different. They're always the same. They're always looking for how can they make the immediate dollar, because that's what they're worried about is the immediate dollar. They're not worried about if I do this appropriately this way, 4 years from now, I'm going to make $1 billion versus I can make $100 million right now. And then next year I can make $300 million when I only have been, and that is a giant jump from the 100 million. But the year after that, I'm going to drop down and it's only going to be like $50 million. But you know what? That $300 million is going to look good. Then I can bounce and go to the next company and be like, yo, look, I made him $300 million. Not the fact that he torched half your company when it comes to later on or something like that. And people don't pay attention to that shit. And I've talked to people that trade billions of dollars. I've watched in a week over a few trillion dollars being traded in the world. I've worked with militaries all around the world. Our military or government, they're the same people. They don't give a fuck about any of you. Every branch of government I worked with, The software that I managed years ago was their network management. Everything internet related went through it. They had a problem, they couldn't figure it out, or they needed help setting something new up. I was the one they called, or the company that I worked for, because we did it. They're the same thing. They're no different. The only difference is, actually, there is a difference. They do it publicly, and people still listen to them and believe them that they're not going to. That's the fucked up part that I always thought was weird. I'm like, dude, he just told you what, like, you just saw what. I'm like, that's not a lie. That's what happened. Oh, that's a lie. So-and-so is saying that. I'm like, I'm looking at it. Dupe and delight, exactly, right? I'm like, and it's not certain sides of the government. Smile while lying, exactly. It's not certain sides. They're both the same. They're both the same ones. The box still? I don't know. I have some of them here. That box was somebody's that they opened. But these are what I do have right now. I haven't put these in the buy now yet. I was going to put them in a little bit later. But I do have some of these at the moment. But no, I did not get the box. That was pulled out for somebody else. Oh, the dragon? Yes! Yes! Oh, I thought you said bought. I thought you were talking about one of the cards. Yes! I have a Pull Collector. And I have one that's been opened that we've been working on here. We have one that has 1, 2, 3 on the right and 2 on the left, and then we have a full box. Alador. Yes, the dragon. We do have those still. If you're interested, we do still have those here. Yeah. They are exactly the same though. And I've worked for everything from government to banks to insurance companies. And they're all, how much for the full one? Oh, okay, hold on one second. Give me a second there, Alador. Okay. Give me a second here. Where did that thing go? Oh, there it is. $570 for the whole box. We could do if you wanted. Let me know. But yeah, I do have one whole box that is left here. If you're interested, it is sealed. Yeah. Yeah, having worked for all those things, you kind of learn some stuff, and that's part of the reason why I'm on a boat. That's why I moved to a boat, because I'm sorry. I don't. Yeah, that's. I don't have that for that much. Let me see. I don't think I can do anything lower. I don't think I can, based on the last time I got it. It wasn't the best deal. And I just kind of picked it up because we had a drought of some and wanted a few more. Let me see what I can do here. I don't think there's anything I can change. But yeah, I worked for a bunch of different places. When you do all that, you eventually... you learn more than you want to. If that makes any sense. See here. Yeah, I'd work now. it's one of those things you kind of just learn, and eventually you just make some decisions on what you want to do. For me, I ended up going and leaving, doing my own thing. Because I did not like the idea of doing that. Doing those things anymore. After you've been doing those for a while, you kind of like, you know, like, I don't want to do that anymore. Yeah, I mean, I think the lowest I can go down would probably be 550 on that, but I can't do much more. But hey, it's one of, yeah, you know, I'm sorry, bud. I'm sorry. Maybe. I'll hold on. It's been here. Not many people have been jumping on Tarkia recently, but I have it here. If you want, like I said, we have some packs too, still from the other one that haven't been opened. If you want to go through those, there's some of those. But let me know what you want to do there, my friend. Oh no, I put it in the wrong way. That won't work. We even have some decks and stuff. All right, let's put that here. Oh no. Don't go in like that. Don't go in like that. Yeah, but I work. All right, not a problem. Not a problem. But yeah, for those of you, if you want the break here that you can see, that's what's there. If you want it. Looks like brakes aren't working so well recently. Maybe it's not the right time of day for it. I'm guessing brakes are like the evening things for people. So maybe we'll jump on one of these nights. I was supposed to jump on last night, but it was my son's birthday, and we did stuff, and we went outside, and we got in quite late, so we didn't do that yesterday. Maybe we'll do it tonight, but probably not going to be tonight because there's other things going on, and I'm going to be a dad, and I'll do the other things that for the family instead, like I always end up doing. But that's the right thing to do anyways. No matter what, it's the right thing to do, even if you don't always want to. It is the right. All right, let's do this then. So we've been on for about an hour. Things are kind of like they normally do for me recently. So that being said, let me take a look what we have going on around. Yep, all right, so we have that. No. Okay. So there we go. All right. Well, we're hanging out here for a bit. See how it goes. If you want to try, you can come in, hang out, and have some fun here. And we'll keep going with our break. See if anyone wants to jump on the that here. No, they're not going to my stuff. Okay. No. There we go. Alrighty, yep. Let's have a good day today. Hopefully you're having a good one. Hang out with us. Doesn't look like that shows it really. That is weird. Maybe that's the way you need to do it. Alright, let me figure that one out. There we go. That's what I'm gonna end up doing here. I'll probably end up the adventure stuff. We had made the character. Yeah, we were keep going on with that. I actually had done some of the made some updates to the program that I was using. that I built for it. So we'll go on with some of that. But I think Mom, let's talk. How is that? Where are you right now?
I'm right here.
No, how is it long? Quick, like 10 minutes. All right, all right. So we're gonna be having breakfast, and what I'm gonna do actually, I'm gonna plan to do a break tonight.
How about a mom show?
A mom show. Oh, yeah. That's my thought though. Is the way that I was gonna do the break was we can hang out outside on the swing thing, and when the break fills, we'll come in and complete it. So we have some swings that we got hanging out outside on the water, over the water with the boat. And what we'll do is we'll kind of hang out with you guys on there, chat, whatever it is, and wait for the break to fill and go from there. Maybe we'll open some packs. But Nolan is still sleeping, so we don't want to wake him up. We want to let him sleep. He's a young one. He is up late for a little while. So what I'm going to do is, I know I have you guys there. What I'll do is this. I'm going to send us over to, I don't know, this person here. We'll have some fun. Make sure you guys check us out. We'll be here later this afternoon. We're going to finish opening some of our play boosters. We're going to finish the break there. Looks like we didn't have anybody jump on that, so I think an evening one might work with that. And we're going to have some fun with you guys later, and I'm going to go and do some stuff with the family today for a little while. So have a good one. We'll see you all later.